Hello everyone. Today in this video, I'm going to tell you about the elephants. Elephants are the largest living land animals in the world. We can see them in some specific countries. You might already know that there are two types of the elephants in the world. Those are Asian elephants and African elephants. From those we are going to speak about the Asian elephants. In this video, we have captured some activities of the elephants when we were traveling in Sri Lanka. Usually a well-built Asian elephant eats about 150 kilograms per day and drinks between 200 to 250 liters per day. Their main part of the body is the trunk. It composed with the upper lips and the nose. Normally it works as human hands. An elephant lives as long as humans, normally about 70-80 years. The male elephants leave their herd after they grew up and live alone or with some other male ones. Female elephants always live together with their herd. There are some differences between Asian and African elephants. As we can see, the Asians are a bit smaller than the Africans. And Africans got big ears and rougher skin compared to the Asian ones. Also, there is a special difference between them. That's about the tusks. In the African kind, they got tusks for both males and females. In the Asian kind, they got tusks only 5% of males. In that case, there are less poaches in the Asian countries. Normally, male elephants going to find their partners during their mating season. We found this elephant when we make a safari in Yala National Park while he going to find a partner. During mating season, the male elephants are gonna aggressive. There are some fightings that we can see of the elephants when they are finding their partners. In their mating season, they are not bothered of the foods and drinks. They always used to keep walking in those days. They walk also long distances to find their partners. We found this elephant while he was going to find his partner. You can see this one is walking a bit faster as he is in the mating season. Otherwise, elephants do their activities very slowly, and most of the time they used to eat and drink. So now let's talk about the tuskers. As I said earlier, in the Asian countries, we cannot see many tuskers as there are low percentage of them. You can see this one got little tusks as he is still quite a little one. He still haven't leave his family. Later when he gets mature, he's gonna leave the family and live alone. And this one should be his mother. Normally they stay all together. Mother is looking after the baby elephants until they leave the herd. The average size of the tusks of an African elephant is 6 feet length and weigh about 23 kilograms each tusk. Asian elephants got somewhat smaller tusks. You know that inside a tusk, there are ivory. Those are very expensive thing. To get the ivory, people used to kill the tuskers like every country. Not only the tuskers, in some countries people kill the elephants as the elephants come into their crops and villages. When the elephants come to the crops are getting destroyed by the elephants. But the elephants don't know that the crops are been destroyed by them as they come to find some foods. You can see this tusker is not a big one. But still he got the tusks. Some elephants starting to getting the tusks earlier, and some elephants get them quite later. Normally in the warm days, they like to stay in the water quite long time as they can reduce their body temperature and keep the body cooler. To drink water, they also use the trunk. From the trunk, they can get big load of water at a time. And they can spray water to the body themselves by the trunk. That's how they keep away from the heat. Sometimes we can see some big group of the elephants stay in the water quite long time. Normally other animals don't attack them as they got big body. So they are safe inside the jungle as always. But baby elephants are getting attacked by some crocodiles. But crocodiles' efforts are getting worthless all the time. That happens very rarely. Most of the times that happens accidentally, because the crocodiles attack the baby ones as they think it is a baby buffalo. Here you can see there is a group of 3 elephants. There is a mother with the baby and another elephant. These ones eat some grass, those are floating on the water. And they usually eat some grass and leaves of the trees. They used to find different types of the leaves and grasses, 'cause they can get different taste from it. See, this cute baby elephant comes out of the water while taking some portion of grasses to his little tiny trunk and then eat it. When they are little, they afraid of keep away from their mothers. You can see how he come close to his mother for the protection. This baby elephant should be less than 6 months old, as I guess. A baby elephant drinks mother's milk for about 2 years. Sometimes longer than that, at about 4 months old. They also begin to eat some plants. Some elephants keep drinking milk for up to 10 years. Now let's talk about their activities. Here you can see this elephant collecting some sand from his trunk. The elephants used to put some dust on their back to get off from the heat of the sun. You can see there are some dust already on his back. After collecting the dust, they take it on their trunk and then put themselves by the trunk. You can see this elephant crossing his back leg. Normally the elephants stay standing most of the day, 'cause they usually get very short sleep, about 2 or 3 hours. That's why they need to eat and drink for rest of the day. Sometimes elephants do sleep also standing. So then during the daytime they need to relax their feet. They do that by crossing their one leg. This one also a male one who is in the mating season. We found this one also when he was searching for a herd. You can see he is pointing his trunk to both sides. From that he can smell of the places where the female elephants are. They can smell the things very strongly from big distances away. Inside the national park, Jeep drivers don't get close to the male ones, those are in the mating season. 'Cause it's a bit risky thing, but it doesn't matter for the female groups. Here you can see a group of female elephants. Also some female elephants can be aggressive sometimes. That's because if they got a very little baby, they try to protect the baby by screaming and getting aggressive. We found this group very end of the day. On that time they have been drinking some water and stopped for some foods. They were getting into the jungle, and especially the elephants use their own paths to go everywhere for years and years. The next generation also use this same path to walk. I think this may be interesting for you. Thank you for watching.